just finally made it to Red Hook. J. Cole, welcome to 7
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me, man.
Is this sitting outside? Is this free?
No, that's it.
That shit right there.
It's parked up where you know where it was before, but thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was saying it off camera, like when we were putting down wish lists for guests, man. You were at the very, very top of the list.
Thank you, bro.
I was bothering Eve for somebody else. You ready to talk? Come here, right?
No, for sure. I never forgot. I seen I think you hadn't even started it, but you was telling me about it started years ago.
I was trying to start it with you. I see it.
Word up. I seen him in like Soho House or something, and he was telling me about
No
it.
shit.
I would come through, but I was just like, yo, he just finished his album first. It took me, you know what I mean? But it took about 3 years maybe since that conversation.
I didn't even know Carmelo had a show.
So thank y'all for having me and for being patient.
Everybody's got a fucking podcast, bro.
All the ex-NBA players started one now.
Everybody doing this. This shit is crazy.
All the episodes with the Connect, man. We just talked about, y'all waking up at Soho House, but let's take it back even further than that, Cole. What do you remember about first meeting Melo from your point of view?
I don't know when I first met Melo. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was probably later than It was probably later than what I would think.
What's going on with the world, man?
Yo, low key. First of all, it might have been like in a little after party or something. Low key. It was okay in Denver. This is in Denver. Wow.
He said it might have been at a little after party or something low key.
At least back then, I'm sure you was probably outside kicking.
He wasn't trying to say it.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna put him on blast, and then Melo bit the bait like, yeah.
The after party in Denver,
You
nigga.
don't really see Melo. He's like more low key than
That's one of them shit where they already knew what it was, yeah.
That's how you supposed to treat it, though.
To me.
Unless the Miz address it like, oh no, nigga, you can say it out loud. Like,
Oh, well, that nigga, you already know his situation different now than it was back then.
You know what I mean? Off rip.
Melo.
But you know he gonna get that phone call. You know we was together back. Shit.
so what went on in there?
Yeah, Shorty definitely gonna hit him and talk to him.
It's his number one. You know what I mean? Like, people got that, people they ride for and argue for it. He was on that early.
Shout out to
You
you,
know what I
man.
mean?
Shout out.
So us being in that party and you being there was a big deal. It was like, oh shit, Melo, you know what I mean? Like,
Those old Denver days, man.
yes, man. Shout out to Denver. And so shout out to Eve. So that's what I remember. It was just in a random spot in Denver. You know what I mean?
How would you feel if you was in like a little party spot or whatever, and you seen like motherfucking NBA superstar up in that bitch? You John Moran up in that motherfucker making it rain on him or something? Because that's what he's saying he be doing.
If I seen that, I'd be like, man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, God damn, boy, they really be living with their money, boy.
I would sit back and watch it and be like, damn, this is really out. Like, I'll probably be shit like Cheryl Sock,
Yeah, I would be too, honestly, because NBA player money is different, bro. You know what I mean? People be talking all that money shit. NBA player money different. 6, 7. Y'all still on that? Remember me when you become famous? Parado? What up, though? 11-11? Well, I might.
That's why I hate when niggas
Sammy,
like, yeah,
hello.
bro, they just signed him for like 40 mil. Like, I don't think you know how much 40 million really is.
Look.
It's like, bro, people don't realize, like, most niggas go their whole fucking, how many generations go without even seeing that much.
Yeah, most people live in debt and off of debt, like little debt, tens of thousands of debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, no, that's definitely.
To him, like, fucking rich. I had to break it down to him, like, bro, so many people don't even see 100, fucking 10, 5,000 in their lifetime, bro, let alone 40 M's. Come on.
I grew up in a party house.
Man, look.
Friday, Saturday nights in my crib was domino.
Yeah, that's some shit to think about, though.
Shit be crazy.
Hey, go give me a beer.
That's some shit to think about. That's a lot of shows. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of something.
On the weekends myself, that was my party. I had to go like see what was popping. College, high school, still partying.
So you think these boys, like the NBA players, like Carmelo, you think that they doing the podcast to have something to do, to fill their time, because, or you think they done fucked up the bag somewhere? Like, what do you know what I mean?
He probably wanted to do a show. They probably hit his team up. His team probably came up with it, and they probably helped him finance and shit.
We close in age, so it is more Like that's
What's
what we was using.
mind blowing to me is that everybody's fucking doing it.
Yeah.
That party last night.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Like extra rough type shit.
I wonder, like, why don't they, some of them, like, Peyton, like, he expanded into cannabis, like, some of them go beyond that, you know what I'm saying?
Parties always. That was the mid to
My thing why I be mad at, I don't even be mad at it, but my thing why I don't understand is like, why motherfuckers filling the space that they don't need to fill? Like, you see all these markets are saturated. Are you really bringing something that different to the table that people should really be wasting their time on? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, to be honest. But past that, it's like everybody do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, like,
it's just
looking
weird.
at it, I like it, but from a viewer point, it's just like it's another one, like another NBA, like another form of NBA put on another, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like I think it's cool when like
Retired with a podcast. Like,
I think they should all like get together and then like they could switch out or something. You know what I'm saying? Work together in a way to make it make sense. But when you're trying to keep up with all these different NBA players' podcasts, then you got every fucking rapper now has a podcast. Then you know what I mean? You got the regular podcast. We don't even remember what the fuck they is now because there's so many damn podcasts. All the TV shows is starting to fucking come to YouTube and stuff like that. It's just, you know, I just feel like motherfuckers just filling the wrong space. Excuse me, pardon.
I like seeing the different shows and how they form, but it's just definitely oversaturated. It's like way overfilled. Because now it's like, all right, what next? What's next? When this space get crowded up, what you gonna do next? And I'm sure they'll know because they team up on this. So.
Then there's only so much time in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Joe Budden in them. You got academics. Academics got like 3 fucking channels doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? You got, what's the one boy that I fucks with? The Jamaican boy?
That's that moment of
You talking about YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Young Don?
Young Don. Young Don. Fucking, yeah, it's just, it's you know what I mean? It's a lot going on. Me, I just like to stay in my lane. I'm just raw. I don't count when this fucking factor.
I'll be sitting back sometimes and I'm like, Drewski doing shit that I'm thinking.
Jay Mills, man, what's going on with you, Jay Mills, man? Yo, if you the real Jay Mills, nigga, you might have to rap, bro, because you been popping your shit the last few times you done came up in here, bro. Maybe it's because, you know, I'm in my element right now, you know what I'm saying? And you like, you know, you was waiting for that type of situation, but man, look, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you might have to put this shit on wax, bro, because I feel like every time I see your name, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no love coming from that joint. So, shit. I'm hoping you really the Jay Mills, and we can like, you know what I mean? We do this. Shit. Hello, I'm a concert promoter from Tehran. Yo, what the fuck, really? Are you interested in playing a live show next month? Bro, look, I get down anywhere. They be dropping bombs over Baghdad. I'm still gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can fulfill my rider, make sure we gone. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Just make sure.
I got at least a much of a realistic look at myself to know, nigga, you're not a pro. But my thought was,
shit, you go to Iran fucking next month, your ass ain't never coming back.
Anybody's training out there, what could I be?
You ain't gonna make it there.
So
Ain't nothing making it there.
Forever stamp of like, that's what I embody. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this though, because after Bam dropped 83, there's a whole lot of conversation about
Motherfucker.
Did you ever think to not do the cover out of respect?
Hello, Keith Harrison.
Because nobody in the world is thinking that I'm trying to cover Bam up with my athleticism. Nobody cool.
What up with y'all, though? Do you watch baseball? I doubt it, but just asking in case. What type of shit was that, yo? I'm not gonna lie, with any sport, I'm home team specific. So, do I watch baseball? I watch Phillies baseball. I do watch Baltimore baseball. I do go to the Orioles games because I do. Yeah, I'm in both. You know what I'm saying? And like really, really live in both, and for a long period of time. So I definitely show love. I've been in Baltimore. I've been going to the Orioles games since fucking Kyle Ripken was up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What am I doing today? Today I was very productive as usual. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? We are influencing the culture. We are building things, outlets for the people to be able to interact and have a real community in an artificial world that we live in. That's what we are doing. We are making it work. What's up, though? Yeah, I mean, look, I love to do this shit. This is Friday though. Right now, we is relaxing. We are sipping on the crown of the Royale. You know what I'm saying? And vibing and enjoying
One. So two, more than the competition against somebody
the simulation.
against yourself. You know what I mean? It's like
Shit. Let me stop fucking with y'all.
Or an ability, because I never mastered shit. You know what I mean? But
Or am I?
I know what it's like to get better than I was yesterday, or a week ago, or a month ago, or a year ago. That's what I love about basketball. It's like, yo, I can measure my growth. You know what I mean? I can see it. I can watch.
What are you doing today?
How bad I was, or how regular I was, and how much better I gotten in this one area. And I feel like I'd be needing that in my life. My music is the same way. My writing is the same way. My rap is the same passion. Where it's like, yo, I want to push myself, and basketball gives me like a measurable thing. That's why I can see one day. I don't play golf right now, but I can see one day me maybe being like, I might fuck with golf because there's a measurable starting point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm terrible right now, but but if I put enough work in, that's
I ain't gonna lie, J. Cole be smoking some good weed or something, bro. It's like, bro, I think anything you just start got a measurable point from where you starting at, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be hard to start with to find something that you just starting, because you can't measure your progress.
Athletically gifted people, you know what I mean? But that's why I love Steph so much, because it's like compared to the average NBA player, 6'6", 6'7", freak of nature, boom, boom.
Feed him 50 mil.
He more of a regular size in the league. You know what I mean? I stand next to Steph. I'm like, damn, this nigga my height. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he maxed out his ability. Okay, if I work harder than everybody else, I can max my abilities out, and then I got a fair shake and a fair shot. So I love that about basketball too.
Mm-hmm.
Although I never reached them heights, it's like I like the fact that maybe I could if I worked this hard.
I mean,
I love the maybe I could.
Not Steph literally, but my point is like,
Yo, motherfuckers is funny.
Steph's
Steph Curry is soft. He can't fight.
in basketball, it would have given me a shot
Man,
to achieve what you
look.
I didn't, therefore I don't.
I'm gonna say this shit one time and one time only. Man, look, being able to provide and protect your family don't always involve you having to be able to fight. And I'm pretty sure Steph Curry can protect and provide for his family a lot better than some of the most fightingest motherfuckers that you know. So, you know what I mean? Soft or hard, or however you want to judge a man by, I guarantee that ain't the measure of the world and that he lives in judges him by. Huh? Niggas just Steph Curry is soft. He can't fight. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Where the fuck did Steph Curry come from?
Well, he listening to J. Cole and shit. He's talking about Steph Curry was maxing out his abilities and shit.
This nigga took that into he can't fight.
Yeah, and like I said, it ain't never been like shit. It's different, nigga. If bombs dropped everywhere and we set ourselves back, or the sun burn up the earth and we all come back to caves and this gladiator type shit, nomad type shit, yeah, then.
That nigga is the main problem. Worry about the wrong shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
maxing out his abilities. Oh, he can't fight.
what? Like, shit. I'm pretty sure he holding it down just fine.
You don't need to fight with that Steph Curry.
Right.
Drop a bag on your ass. The fuck are we talking about right now?
Ah, shit.
If I put the work in, I could. No.
Okay.
My attitude was, if I put the work in, could I? Question mark.
Yeah.
No lie. Because at the time I said that, I was already out of time. You know what I mean? I was already in my late 20s, early 30s. I ain't really start working out for that like pro journey I was going on. So I was like, after I had kids, I'm like 33 damn near. I'm already way behind the clock.
Yeah.
But it was like, yo, how good would I be able to make it to if I really start putting the work in? You know what I mean? So never was it like, if I start working right now, I bet you I could. No. It was like, yo, if I start working right now, how good could I be? I don't give a fuck if that shit would have took me to being a star player in my Lifetime Fitness League. You know what I mean? But you gonna find out. I was gonna find out. I was gonna find out.
That motherfucker got heart, though.
So I never actually got a chance to really.
That's where I was about to go with you because it's passionate and I love it. Sitting here like you are lighting up talking about ball and that's like your side thing. Like that's not even the main thing.
Right.
How did you hold space for this? Because you started that statement saying something wild. You said I've never mastered anything. Did you hear yourself say it?
In the basketball.
In basketball.
I'll be talking and I'll be thinking, you know what I mean? Then I realize like later it's like, oh yeah, you
This nigga mind running faster than his mouth.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we made that explicitly clear. But as you were doing your thing through music and ball is still over it, what was it at all a battle in terms of like I still got this dream that like
yeah, 100%.
So you chose because music had your heart first?
Okay, it depends on what time period you're talking about.
I like her question.
Actually was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to train and see if I could just go play on a pro team somewhere. You talking about that journey or you talking about in my life period?
Let's go before that point. Because by that point we had what, 3 albums from you already?
Alright, in high school, I was my junior and senior year I was on a varsity team. It was a accomplishment for me to start my senior year, right? For part of the year, the beginning of the season, me and the coach had a disagreement.
I see that.
You don't want to let nobody know what's going on under the
That was a
hood.
big deal for me from where I was coming from in my basketball journey. That was a big deal. And I was like a contributing player.
Golly. He ain't leaving that motherfucker alone. He ain't never wearing that motherfucking hoodie again.
Whoever sent that shit to him, he sent that shit.
Right. Hey, they need to do a count on how many times J. Cole fixed his hoodie in this interview.
High energy. I was a clamp. You know what I mean? I'm that damn near like a glue.
He out here, this shit trash.
The second after senior year was over.
He's dumb as shit, yo.
And the lights came on and
That nigga,
He's dumb.
He can walk in there. Who the fuck sent me this jacket, yo?
Like, oh shit, my legs got heavier.
Yeah.
Like I started to wobble.
That's real, yeah.
So it's like things that I thought I could
Bro,
do.
they bound to point that shit out. Somebody gotta point that shit out. I know they see it, and they probably don't want to speak on it.
Because of nervous shit. So this was me in high school.
Yeah.
But mind you, like it damn near like the second senior year was over and the season was done and we got put out the playoffs. We was pretty good our senior year, but we weren't like state title contenders and that. So the second we got put out the playoffs, we start having open runs.
Mm-hmm.
Now we having open runs in the gym, and it's all of us still playing. And I'm doing some shit in the open runs. Mind you, the season just ended a week ago. I'm doing shit in the open runs with my coach, shout out to Coach Broadhurst, like, damn, Cole, where the fuck is that? It was like all the weight from the season was off. Now I'm doing shit I ain't really did before. I'm saying my confidence and my abilities actually grew as I was a freshman.
Yeah.
I know they pointed it out in the comments.
So, I ain't tried my freshman year. I probably should have, but I didn't. I was just brand new to New York.
J. Cole versus hoodie.
He said, Cole, bro, just take the hoodie off. Oh, God.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Damn, nigga, you ain't even check. But I missed them.
He's fighting
Sophomore
that.
year, I try out. My abilities are just increasing. Now I'm much better than I was as a senior in high school and even as a freshman. So it's, I don't know, 80 kids or something to try out or whatever, right?
Damn, bro.
I'm killing the first day. In my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm having a great day. You know what I mean? Like,
So,
I'm like, I know I'm standing out here. I just know because it's like I was at this time I was athletic. You know what I mean? I was like, all the things I said I was in high school, but now I can score the ball. I got an awkward game, but I can score the ball.
Fired.
you
meant the shit too loose for that call. Fucking Get the fuck out of here, man. Shit. Make us look bad.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
got a fucking supersonic.
Kanye somewhere sitting like, yup, see, trying to take my shit. That shit said Yeezy, it been breezy, it been cool, Cole. Shit.
Because even look at the arm of the coat, like jacket or whatever. That shit look like.
It look like some Ye style shit too. Except for that weighted wingspan. I think the arms and stuff is too heavy up in here. It got too much pregnant lady shit, yeah. Like,
you know, it look awkward.
Yeah.
I got to see his life. Of course, we see the star athlete's life.
Yeah, he can rip that jacket. As soon as the interview over, he threw that shit. That's trash. He took that bitch off.
You know, as soon as they got done, you know they're gonna be on my ass about this hoodie.
You know, as soon as the interview was over, Melo was like, "So you know we seen you keep fucking with the hoodie, bro."
I can't cut all that out. This shit wouldn't be no interview
at all.
And so I'm seeing him and some other people, and I'm like, I'm realizing like, yo, if you make this team tomorrow, your life is gonna be like this nigga. Yeah. And I know myself. Had I made that team, if I fucked around and made that team, of course I'd have been a walk-on. Nigga, I would have got no clock. Right? But how I'm wired, I would have got no clock my sophomore year. I might have got no clock my junior year. By the time I'm a senior, I know myself. I would have clicked, I would have worked. Because at this point, I'm committed to basketball. And I would work myself up to like at least get some clock by my senior year.
You know it's needed.
There you go. Then, the way I'm wired, yeah, I would have got some clock my senior year, but probably would have been minimal. I'd have been like a great, you know what I mean, great teammate. I'd have been like when I was in high school. Right. I scored 4 or 6 points. It's great, but I'm going to do the intangible things, boom, boom. But I know myself. If I would have did that, what am I going to do after college? G League. I couldn't even make a G League. G League. I might not even have to get up a G League. What I would have did was, I would have found me an agent. I would have go play in some low-level league in fucking Poland or something. Yeah. I'd have become, I always looked at Jamario Moon or something where it's like, yo, this dude really played. Of course. Not that I would have been him. But my point is, his story, the spirit of his story was he never gave up. Yeah, you know what I mean? Of course, he was a freak athlete and a real hooper. I'm not nowhere near him. But my point is, my ambition would have been like, yo, let me see. Can I go to Polk? Can I work my way back up
to first division?
And yeah, exactly. And no guarantee I would have made anything, but that's just how I'm wired. I would have tried. Wow. So, to your question, that next morning, I remember I had set my alarm for 6 a.m.
I don't know, I fuck with the moral of the story.
College student is crazy. I set my alarm at 6 a.m. I rolled over, looked at the alarm, and I sat there and I laid there. Yo,
the hoodie's distracting. The hoodie's distracting.
What are you gonna do? Like, if you go do this, you feel like you're really gonna make this team, and it's gonna change the trajectory of your life. You can't do both things. They take too much energy. So what you gonna do? I thought about it for a second.
You just let them dreads pop out. They might as well show them Jones. Unless he just got them chopped or something.
Decided, not because I was nice and some star athlete, but because I
it do look like
that team that morning, I would have tried my best to come there. On the longest journey you ever seen, nigga might not have touched the league or anything until I was 30, but I would give a fuck. I would have tried. And maybe never would have did that. But that's just how
I like the moral of the story. That's because you gotta figure, bro. That's how I feel about a lot of things. I lost a lot of time building, a lot of time in the industry, a lot of time in the entertainment world, fucking between the hustle, sentences, the military, different things, like different steps and shit like that. Like, nigga, I stay with that same thought though. Like, nigga, yo, like, I'm putting this much work, you know what I'm saying? Wonder how far.
You gonna try and hit DC this weekend? Play Duke?
You say, am I?
They play Duke this weekend.
I know.
I just seen that one message. It said Philly is such a racist city, unfriendly to white people. That is crazy word. That's a good thing. I just seen that one. That's crazy. That's a lie.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Hey.
Oh man, look at. Ooh.
Okay, enough of that.
Yo,
Oh my
this
God.
is
I was getting
angry at the
sick.
world mellow, son. Okay.
Hey, I was mad this year right here. Yeah.
You look like you playing mad, son.
Uh-huh.
I was.
This is sped up.
I was about to say, it has to be a little
This
spell.
is sped up.
Cole got a couple buckets.
Where are
Cole
you?
caught
Where's
threes.
I don't think I got no.
Nah,
Yeah,
you was in the blue shirt, right? I'm gonna say. There it is.
Okay.
Got you, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you can't do nothing with that.
Yeah.
Look, then it's
See, you see the pass though, right?
Over the screen, the over the flare pass.
So you see the pass though.
Come on, man. You posted him up right there?
Wow.
Sheesh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. You know, I don't know that specific day, but I remember that right there, that clip right there. That's what we should have played. You should have made it good on that one. Hey, what is that, man? Give me one. Give me one, man. Damn, just keep looping that one. Just go back. I'm not gonna have much more than that, but yeah, I do remember that day. Actually, that's the same day as that shot.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, I do remember that day. I was nervous.
Who else was on that court? I can't.
Trey,
Trey,
JR.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some other, I think some Brooklyn Nets guys was there.
Yeah, Trey Young over there too.
Yeah.
This is
Damn.
the one of the summer also, this context.
You think you'd be nervous hooping against Trey Young and Melo? And them? Or it'd be just like another game?
If you were, if it was me,
Yeah.
oh yeah, shit, anybody would be nervous.
Nigga, he said if it was me, no, you.
Everybody be nervous. Everybody be nervous. You got all them niggas in. Oh yeah, you be nervous in this bitch. You wouldn't even want to touch the ball.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I'd be too nervous because it's like, I'd be like, what the fuck am I doing here, nigga? I am not nice like that, nigga. I don't know what y'all was expecting, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this shake and I'm gonna play. But nigga, I don't, you know what I mean? This shit must be like a soon-to-be celebrity game or some shit, because I don't know what the fuck y'all got me out here for.
Yeah, I be nervous as a bitch, boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to put myself on no professional level type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I be nervous as a bitch. Yeah, I still play, yeah. That's one of the once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Not too many niggas can say they play with an NBA nigga, let alone 3 of them on the court at the same time.
Norman had diabetic neuropathy and didn't notice a cut on a big toe inflammation.
They wouldn't even have to pass me the ball for real.
No,
I
so-
would be like, yeah, bro, I was on the team.
Because he was with Chris Brickley. He was in the gym with Brick. Now Brick will always tell me, yo,
Somebody trying to be slick.
Now he being serious about this shit. So,
Yo, what up, CC? How you feeling, yo?
Still with Brick working now. Like,
What up, though?
dedicated to this shit. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I be waiting for one of the homies to come through so we talk that shit. So let me, motherfuckers, it's really one of them days for me. I be vibed out, so you already know. I'm coming today.
Brick was like, yo.
Hold on, I got somebody trying to cancel a booking.
So I'm like, all right, Brick, listen, this is gonna be the teams that we gonna play, because him being on somebody else's team, on a bullshit team, like it ain't gonna do nothing. I'd rather him be with one of us, so he can really get the motion and everything up. And that was that day right there. You see the confidence behind him. You see the confidence grew there.
Shit, they be trying to be slick. Gotta pay that cancellation fee.
A core memory from that lie, because when I was nervous as hell, I was playing with real good pros.
Yeah.
They gotta pay that cancellation fee.
You know,
Straight like that.
So I was nervous, but I had been like my shooting in this era. From this video
Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty. Scream ride or die. Thought you would die with me. Found out you can't even ride with me. Now this a war. You ain't on the side with me.
Even right now, how I'm shooting right
When
now,
it's
I'm shooting the ball pretty good right now.
rain, niggas get wet. I stay dry. Don't cross me. I can peep the stink eye.
Even through my nerves, when it came time to like slide to the corner and somebody found me, you know what I mean? Whether Melo found me, somebody else found me, I'm knocking that bitch down, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm cashing. Like, okay, I cashed a few, and then the biggest day from that day, the shit that went viral was the behind the back. You know? Because somebody was open. If you watch the video, somebody like, all right, here come. Like, behind the back, all right, here come. And nah, fucking shot him deep. Boom. Like, that was like a highlight.
Mitchell was here.
Okay.
Mitchell was here.
Yeah.
There was some players there.
They say the NBA speed is the first shocking thing when you play pro. Did it catch you off guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga found out quick. He can't run with them
Yeah,
niggas.
for sure. In the strength, you know what I mean? But yes, sir.
He said in the strength, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to Secret, man. He's still
Can't run with them.
Like that nigga, you gotta think, bro. Michael Jordan was 6'6", bro. But motherfucker, that's not no light work. Like they make Mike look like he was like this regular guy. Nigga, Mike was 6'6", bro. Fucking putting body on the motherfuckers.
Yeah, people don't realize, like, bro, these motherfuckers, they do this shit. This is literally their everyday life.
And they
Like Brandon Jennings is like, nigga, we play basketball even when we don't feel like it. Like, you feel me? That's their job.
Yeah.
And it's a major difference when they play regular people, bro. It's like playing cat and mouse. Like what? We think a regular nigga off the street be nice. But NBA nigga, you be like, oh, this nigga look goofy.
Yo.
Big difference in professional
Yeah,
shit.
it really do.
18 and over and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. Opt-in required.
But that's how they had to put that shit into perspective for me. Like, bro, they do this shit every day, bro. Even when they don't feel like it. So they should be that good.
Token expiration and max wager amounts. See terms at sports.
I ain't gonna lie, these motherfuckers in these ads be boring as fuck.
Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-REAL. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat.
Yeah, he's fucking, that nigga killing me with that bullshit. This joint long as fuck. How long is this fucking interview?
Hour 46.
As somebody who always added new moves to his game, we all know players have
8
their
hours
back.
in.
But with DoorDash,
This
fans
nigga
have
doing
no choice.
another one? No. Bro.
And he saying it boring as fuck. Ain't nobody trying to order no DoorDash. Everybody know about DoorDash already. Carmelo.
I had to prove it myself.
To yourself, yeah.
Yes, because you gotta think the fall off. It's an album 10 years in the making. I never thought it would take
10 years.
10 years. You know what I mean? But like, I had a mission in mind of where I was trying to get to,
Took him 10
ability-wise,
years to make that
and
out?
skill-wise. You know what I mean?
know
Like,
that.
my mission 10 years ago was, can you get better? Because 10 years ago, I was coming off my highest
Yeah.
performing album. I was coming off my highest, most successful tour, like a highlight of my life. And I felt myself like feeling the urge to like get comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, damn, this is how that shit be happening. I mean, this is how a lot of people fall off. And I didn't have that title at the time. And I wasn't even saying that word, but I'm just like, yo, this is where like a decline can happen. And the same thing can happen in sports. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, reach a certain level of success, team win a championship, or a player gets a MVP, or you just get a certain level of money.
You rest
Next
in
thing
your
you
laurels
know,
a bit.
yeah, exactly. You just start to like chill. It's like, yo, you're not going as hard as what you was going. I could feel that for myself. It wasn't a long time, but I was in tune with myself enough to catch it and be like, oh. And I had a real conversation with myself, which was like, yo.
Oh, we know you did, bro.
Nigga, you spent a lot of time
Yeah,
talking to
with
yourself,
J.
nigga.
Cole's
We know.
conversations with himself is fucking
When it comes to a nigga talking about something, making a decision with himself, you were top tier, nigga.
like Fat Joe said, legend.
Legendary, that shit.
Legend.
Like,
Shit.
go against gravity. Gravity is saying, as I get older and more successful, my pen's supposed to get less sharp. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to care less. I'm supposed to like push myself less. So the fall off, I didn't have the title at that time, but it became like an idea of like, yo, there's an album for this. There's an album where I reach my top abilities. You know what I mean? Like at a time when I'm supposed to be bid fell off. You know what I mean? Now I reached my top ability. So the rest of the year,
I don't agree with that.
So long, but the rest of the year is just me working to get to.
I don't agree with that at all.
You know what I mean? To get my pen to that level, to get like.
To think you done capped out as so young in your life when you got so much more learning to do and stuff, I think that's crazy work. I think J. Cole just, I think he don't think that people want to hear that other shit. I think that's the problem. I think nobody told Cole like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just because you live in a different type of life don't mean that you can't make a different type of music, bro. Like,
You did what you said you was gonna do.
He's talking about he done reached the top of his ability.
God, it took you this long because it birthed all of this other shit.
And you still living and growing.
That shit out had I not had the bigger mission on my mind.
That's hard though. That's when you to follow the plan.
How come ain't nobody asked him, like, do you feel like you selling yourself short? Do you feel like you cutting off your longevity, your potential, saying that you done reached the peak in your fucking, what's he like, early 40s, late 30s?
Oh, J. Cole?
Yeah.
He might be like,
If you said a message, you had to look at yourself and say,
like, you know, like you he's exactly like, just like the environment don't gotta change the music. Yeah, like
early 40s, 41.
41. So yeah, like at 41, you really are just really getting to that point where as though you're not, if you're successful, you're not as worried about life. You gaining the time and the patience to be able to look at life and have that understanding and really practice the knowledge and the experience. That's what I feel like it's weird for him to say that with rap. With basketball, yeah, 41, yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, them knees is feeling it. It's different. With motherfucking lyricism, with being an artist at 41, bro, you just now being able to talk about some grown shit. Like, you really still just been rapping. You know, and no disrespect, because J. Cole nice. But to be real about it, bro, you really still just been rapping. Like, at 41, nigga, you really get to talk. You can start talking that shit, nigga. You know some shit.
be complacent with this shit. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna just sit here and I ain't going to the gym. I don't want to work out.
That's how I feel about it.
Time off.
But I think that's what it is. I think he just wants the exit the game, and I don't think he want the fans to feel like disappointed. I think that with all them conversations with himself, I think it's the weight and the pressure of everything. I think that's where that shit comes from.
A masterpiece project when people wanted this 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Like, it's on me to make this project in 10 years. And the fall off is not the fall off, just the concept of what it could be. So pay attention to yourself is the point I'm trying to say.
No, we got
pay attention to yourself.
But Carl, everything you've said, just sitting here chopping it with, you are one to give yourself your own.
Grilla, is there still a change in the maturity of the rap content with age? It should be. To like the older you get, the more you rap about real ish. I mean, that part I don't necessarily think so, but that depends on the artist. Like, take the baby, right? The baby, he makes. I think the baby used to be more versatile when he was younger. Now the baby makes music pretty much that's like for the women in the essence of, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like his music is more or less tailored to the women. I feel like it's more still very party, like, you know what I mean? You know, you hear his shit if you hear his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's his shit more party type of shit. So I feel like the presentation, I feel like the understanding of what stories you want to tell and how you want to tell them, I think things like that mature. I think the content can mature if you're a reality rap type of artist or whatever the case like that. Then yeah, I think that your material matures as you rap, as you grow. And then you also are still allowed that range because it's reality. It's your reality or the reality that you know. So you know what I mean? I think like that's where you get kind of like, it's kind of like how Jay-Z, like when he was in hustling and stuff, you heard hustling stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then when he made it to this point, it was a lot different. But some of the stories still went back, but it was a lot different. You know what I mean? And I feel like that growth, when you do it the right way, the people really do gravitate with it, and they fuck with it to a degree. I think that you always gonna have the younger crowd that wants the younger side of things. But as listeners, we want. I think the ears grow with the artists and the times. So I think that might also be a thing that limits some artists is when their music don't grow, because your listeners are still gonna grow and get older. Motherfuckers is having kids and babies, and people got lives and jobs and all this other stuff. So it's like, even when people still like to have fun and they remember that life that they lived, a good percentage of them are not in the same circumstances, not living the same life, and that shit is a nostalgia. Now, the life that they living and the music that they looking for tends to have a different base and a different concept. You know what I'm saying? I might have been wrong then. Maybe the environment and circumstances can change what you rap about. Like you said, depends on the artist. No, for sure. I think it definitely depends on the artist. Um, Me, I think it's more. I think it's more the circumstance rather than the environment. But the environment can affect me. But I think it's more of the circumstance. I feel a lot from the people that I'm around and stuff, and even the environment. So I guess the environment is heavy too. You know what I'm saying? And I like to tell stories. Like when I'm really rapping, and I'm not just like making songs and releasing fucking stress and shit like that. When I'm really making music, I like to tell the stories that lie behind shit. You know, I like to tell the stories that lead up to things, that explain things, that really paint a different picture than just the surface level. So, yeah, I definitely think that's part of it. You know what I'm saying? To be for real, for real.
This song that I just made, I love this song that I just made. You know what I mean? Does it reach the bar of the fall off that I'm setting for myself? You know what I mean? Number one. And then number two, does it work conceptually? You know what I mean? Like my album, the fall off ain't about the reason why I started making the fall off, the album is not about that. My album ain't about like, oh, I didn't want to fall off and I wanted to get better. The album's got way more like meaning and like it has its own story and its own lessons and its own like journey in it outside of the original intentions. So one, does it reach the bar? And two, does it work conceptually? Okay. There was a lot of songs that one I liked a lot, but they ain't necessarily reached the bar. I love these songs though, but it's like, if I'm telling the truth, you don't belong on the fall off. You don't really deserve to go on the fall off. There's some that I made that did deserve, they reached the bar. They did deserve to make the fall off. But timing wise, I might have felt more called to put it out earlier. You know what I mean? Middle Child, this song off the off season called The Climb Back. That was a fall off song. The Climb Back, it's like, oh, that's a fall off song. But I'm like, once again, by the time I actually finish this album, I don't want to wait this long for this song to be heard. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I want this song out now, so I sacrifice a Climb Back, you know what I mean, off my fall off album list and throw it over here. So how do I compartmentalize? Just had to have honest conversation with myself about like, yo, what's this for? You know what I mean? And just trust that.
A lot of the album is very personal. You know what I mean? There's a lot of songs on there that you're talking about people that we don't even know, but like through context, we get to know. You know what I mean? Like there's some dude in North Carolina that you had an issue with that we're like, I don't even know this guy, but now I want to know what's going on. Like, was that because was that sort of the overarching theme of the album of just being more personal, where you were when you were 29 and
it wasn't my original intention. Like I said, my original intention was just to get better. Okay. And then through getting better, what spills out is certain stories that spill out, and then I start to see like, oh, okay, it takes shape. I'm like, oh, what is this? Oh, this is like
I ain't gonna lie, this album sound like a bunch of scraps put together. The beat that ass sound like that nigga like, yeah, we're taking it, period.
This happens when I write a verse. I might write a verse, and like I might not know.
Say, I ain't gonna lie, that is dope. If you set out in your mind that to drop an album and you put that bitch together over that amount of time.
I'm trusting the words, and if I get these words out and just
I'm getting
the song will take shape. Then by the 8th bar, I'm like, oh, this is a story about such and such. Oh, like Love Yours, the song Love Yours. I didn't know what the song was gonna be about when I start, right? I just wrote it exactly how you hear it. And at a certain point, I was like, oh, I see what I'm saying. I see what the message that's trying to be delivered. So,
I'll be back.